Yes, welcome back to the No State Project. Again, we're going to be doing Libertopia 2014 in just a couple of weeks, and the big show will be live. Whether or not I will be playing and doing a blues jam at Libertopia with Barnwell Still, I don't know if that's going to happen. But these guys also maintain in the Living Tea Organic Kombucha. Living Tea's Organic Kombucha, but you can go to livingteabrewingco.com. And they are in Oceanside, California, and but maybe on Saturday night I'll take a ride up to Oceanside and sit in with them for a few songs. But we'll have to find out. We'll know when we get there. So unfortunately, maybe one way or another we'll get to do a jam. I will bring the equipment and we'll see what we can do. So maybe it'll be on Friday night at Libertopia. Maybe it'll be on Saturday night at where they have a regular gig on the 15th, and I'll just, I'll drive up there, and maybe a few of us can drive up there and we could check that out. Either way, it's going to be fun. So, but you should definitely check out libertopia.org to sign up today. It's it'll be November 13th through the 16th, so just a couple of weeks away. Definitely looking forward to that. I want to get back now to Jake's comments. I don't think I've ever said, I don't think you can get it from any of the articles, which I've got a lot of articles breaking down this, and showing the strategy and how you overcome these objections and this garbage that they typically say to you. And so I think just the article I have with Jerry Cobb, Mountain of Evidence or More Logical Fallacies, that is to me, that at least from my standpoint, that's got enough information in there that you could go in and trash any prosecutor who's accusing you of a code violation. But again, I was just talking to my wife before. It just seems to reason that Jake does not listen to the show. He's just reading a few articles, and he just doesn't have a broad enough view of how things are done here. Because I've never said, look at a dismissed case, ergo my strategy works. And this is not primarily to get traffic tickets and things thrown out. This is to show and teach people that the system is there is no constitution. Well, there is no government. There are no citizens. It is to expose these people for what they are, and teach people that there is no government. They're just a gang of killers, thieves, and liars. They're just men and women forcing us to give them money, and that's it. And it's not primarily to get these things thrown out. Most of the people who contact me, it's not just to get it tossed out. It's because they're standing up on principle, and that even if they go through this and they show that the prosecution doesn't have a shred of evidence and the judge just covers it for them, doesn't presume innocent, and finds you guilty, it still has proven to other people that the system is not broke. It's criminal. It always has been, always will be, and that they've exposed more people to that truth, so that they are now encouraged to stop voting, stop paying taxes. That's the primary motivation. I don't do it so I can sit there and tickets were thrown out, which is why for so many years I didn't post that stuff, because I didn't want people coming to the website thinking, oh, this is just a way to get out of parking tickets. Oh, this is just a way to get out of paying a No. It's a lot deeper there. So if you go to the top of the damn website, it says helping to bring about a voluntary society. That is the goal, not just to get tickets thrown out. And most of the time, a lot of people will come through, they're fighting it because they want the experience. They want to be able to learn how to engage these people. So if they are attacked because of their activism, they will be able to defend themselves better. They'll be better prepared. So he then goes on to say, you trying to withhold all the details so that people call in for consultations. That's fine, but why make it so hard to contact you? Maybe for the view, all I can think of is what the hell. Two big problems here. Are you trying to withhold all the details so that people call in for consultations? I do a 3-hour live broadcast every week here on LRN.FM, and almost nobody, very few people that have ever paid me for a consultation have called in. Only a small percentage do. Most of the time, we're doing basically consultations on the air for free. So yeah, take that for what you want. I'm not hiding anything. The tactic is out there. I even have a book that, in my belief, is anybody who buys the book now knows how to do it and doesn't have to pay for a consultation. In fact, if you listen to the radio show, if you go to the website and you go to the wiki page and the videos, you've got enough information. Nobody needs to call me for a consult. Okay, so most of the time, well, he says, that's fine, but why make it so hard to contact you? I do a live broadcast every Saturday. So I give out the phone number. It's 218-632-9399. And except when we're having really bad tech issues, it's not that difficult to contact me at all. In fact, I give my number out. It's on the website. I have a phone number as well as Skype. I got over 1,000 Skype contacts. It's Frank Rizzo 3. Let's see, Calvin put it right on the website. So you've got a phone number, 602-635-1974 on the website. You've got my email addresses, markstevens@mail.com. And you've got Frank Rizzo 3. So I don't know what you're talking about, Jake, when you say it's so hard to contact me, because it really isn't. I may not be able to get back to everybody immediately, but I think I do a pretty good job given all the contact that I do get throughout the day. So, and I do apologize if someone it takes a day or two to get back to. Yeah, it's because there's so many people that I am working with, and I am working with prepping people for court, just like what we did with James a number of weeks ago. That took a tremendous amount of my time, and okay, that doesn't. He says, if you're not interested in that, then why put out all the actual information that is actionable in detail with contingency strategies for unexpected answers by the other party? I've done that. On the radio show, we've done years worth of what we do in court. Things don't just go the way you imagine them to. Why not make it more useful, thorough, and logical? I did. I wrote a book. It's 7 inches thick. That's what she said. No non sequiturs, no post hoc ergo propter hocs, no rhetoric mixed in with legal advice. Well, I have a tactic, and I have what we do in case it doesn't go the way you want it to. It's all on the website. In fact, I did one video alone that was 17 minutes long about the unsigned plea of guilty. So it's there. Why not? It will only up your quality, be more convincing to readers/listeners, and help your cause more effectively. I already did it. I do it every week here on the radio show. Jake goes down, and somebody else had already corrected him on it. Cause of action is not a legal term. It's probable cause. No, they're two separate things. So he got that wrong. So Jake, and someone already corrected him on that. Cause of action is not the same thing as probable cause. He says, you talk fast, you're likable, your philosophical points are on point, but your big-time thing is effectiveness in courts of law. Don't put up an ad for a big sandwich and have customers find out it's only half the size. Well, it's just not true. Do I talk fast? I guess that's kind of a Long Island thing. I'm glad he thinks I'm likable, but my big thing is not effectiveness in courts of law. My big thing is showing people to be con men. My big thing is exposing the gun in the room. Okay, so if I have a big thing, it is being able to take somebody who thinks he has a legitimate argument and completely tearing it to shreds. That has proven to be very effective in court, but that's not the only time we do that. I think, if anything, what I hang my hat on is the fact that so many people, even if there was a train wreck, have learned how to defend themselves, have seen the system for what it is, and no longer pay taxes. I would much rather see more people not pay taxes and not comply with these psychopaths than get traffic tickets thrown out. That's why I still don't post everyone that comes in. It's not all right. We'll be back here on the No Stay Friday in just a moment.